We've now got a resignation letter here from General Mattis, the Defense Secretary, who says he'll be leaving his office in February. This is the letter that he sent to the President of the United States, and it is going to be parsed very, very carefully for signs that the Defense Secretary is leaving under a cloud here, leaving apparently because of strong disagreements with the President of the United States on fundamental and core issues in America's place in the world. The Defense Secretary writes, one core belief I've always had is that our strength as a nation is inextricably linked to the strength of our unique and comprehensive system of alliances and partnerships. While the U.S. remains the indispensable nation in the free world, we cannot protect our interests or serve that role effectively without maintaining strong alliances and showing respect to those allies. He also says, similarly, I believe we must be resolute and unambiguous in our approach to those countries whose strategic interests are increasingly in tension with ours. He cites China and Russia as key examples there. The Defense Secretary writing, my views on treating allies with respect and also being clear-eyed about both malign actors and strategic competitors are strongly held and informed by over 4 decades of immersion in these issues. The Defense Secretary goes on to say, because you have the right to have a Secretary of Defense whose views are better aligned with yours on these and other subjects, I believe it is right for me to step down from my position. The end date for my tenure is February 28th, 2019. So the Defense Secretary there saying that his core values involve being forthright with our allies, treating them with respect, and also being clear-eyed about the menaces to the United States around the world, particularly China and Russia, and saying that his views, in essence, are not compatible with those of the President of the United States on those issues, and therefore he is stepping down. So the President's tweet earlier suggested that Mattis would simply be retiring, but this resignation letter from the Defense Secretary indicates that he had core and fundamental disagreements with the President of the United States on key issues involving the United States' place in the world, Melissa.
Eamon, there are a lot of vacancies, or there will be a lot of vacancies, it seems, in the administration. Is this typical at the 2-year mark of an administration to see this sort of turnover, or is this atypical?
We've seen atypical turnover in the Trump administration generally. It's typical at the 2-year mark that some people would leave after the midterms. That's not surprising. What is surprising here is that a Defense Secretary would send a resignation letter which indicates that he disagrees fundamentally with the President of the United States on issues like Russia, China, and U.S. alliances around the world.